WhiskyJason here, whiskey from the viewpoint of an American in Germany tasting rare and exotic whiskeys. Today I'm in the Lowlands of Scotland with Annandale. I have the Man O' Sword. This is a 2015 bottling, which is fairly rare to be honest. There's 2014s out there that are the rarest. They cost about 330 euros. This was 139 euros. This is cask number 189. 61.1% ABV, whiskey base number 171641, cask 189 as I mentioned. So what am I doing here? I am comparing it to a second Man O' Sword. Just looking at the color differences is really, really amazing. You can see this immediately, and I put my white sheet of paper behind this. I was just making sure I got the right bottle. This is the STR Man O' Sword. This is from 2017. So I want to buy a cask of Annandale Spirit. I'm going to let set in Annandale in the Lowlands for 5 to 8 years, and I'm trying to figure out which one would be the best one to buy. Now I've just tasted the Man of Words, W-O-R-S, the S at the beginning. Sword is with a, you can actually see the sword here, is peated, and the feather, to show someone using words, is the unpeated variation. I prefer the STR from the unpeated variation, even though it's 3 years compared to 5 years. Now the question is here, do I want to buy a peated cask? And if I do want to buy a peated cask, should it be bourbon? Should it be STR? Or the other thing they offer are sherry casks, but I'm not really sure I want to go that direction today. I'm not a peat head, but for some reason, the peat that is used here, the 45 ppm that is used as Annandale really is up my alley. I like it. Annandale was first founded 1836 and it was closed 1918. David Thompson actually started 2014 distilling whiskey in his newly rebuilt distillery, Annandale, and Dr. Jim Swan helped him with everything. They have one big wash still, 12,000 liters, and two smaller spirit stills, each 4,000 liters. Everything they do is geared toward getting as much fruitiness into this whiskey as possible. And so they wanted to have peated whiskey and unpeated whiskey and go in both directions. All right, so this is my 4th video so far about Annandale, so if you need more information, take a look at the other videos that are available on my channel. All right, there's a definite difference, but you do notice exactly the same whiskey here from the same distillery. What I'm getting is a chocolate type of peat smoke. If you've ever had a Port Charlotte, a Port Charlotte is for me maybe one of the chocolatiest peated whiskeys of Scotland. It's not the medicinal, it's not the Band-Aids, it's not that yucky type of ash. It's a wonderful, wonderful type of nice dark chocolate smoke moment. I'm getting it in both of these. But the 3-year-old is a lot more sharp, a lot more distinct. And here over in the 2015 version, it's much more rounded and for me, actually a little bit better. Some of us actually have a lot of experience tasting whiskeys that are 12 or 16 or 18 years old and going, oh, okay, good, this and this and that and that. Not many of us have experience tasting 3-year-old whiskeys or 5-year-old whiskeys and actually being able to identify what the cask has done in that short period and what could have been there instead. And so this is a whole new realm for me, and I'm really learning a lot about what's going on in these new distilleries. We have Nickneen, we have Coswolds, we have all these new distilleries popping up all over Ireland and also England, and it's very, very helpful for me to be able to do these comparisons and see what I like and what I dislike. I really like this in my first video. I gave the unpeated like a B- and I gave this a B. So I really like this. The question is this better? And on the nose, immediately I'm going to say yes. Nothing wrong here. It just seems a little bit more younger, and also more of a smokiness comes through, less of a chocolate moment. All right, cheers. 61.1%, 61.9%. So nothing I not. So many people say I'm a what was it, a cast strength fan. This is more than cast strength. It is cast strength. This is not 50 some percent. This is 60 some percent. This is 61 some percent. This is high proof stuff. And yet it's actually amazing. Sláinte, to your health. Mm. Mm. I'm getting a tiny little bit of a burn, which should not be surprising, as I said, at 61.1%. So if I do my hand, it would be like here. And then I get the fruitiness. I like this. The more I drink it, the more I like it. The smoke, the peatiness is not at all overpowering. It's definitely there, but the fruitiness combines to form a symphony of deliciousness. This is really good. It's high price, 139 euros, I know. This was 99 euros, still high price. But this is really, really nice. There's melon and there's peach. There's apricots and there's yellow grapes or white grapes. And there's a sweetiness combined with that chocolatey peatiness, and the alcohol just all together forms this beautiful, beautiful symphony of aromas and taste. Good job. Good job, Annandale. I actually feel that the Annandale Man O swords are better than the Man O words. And I'm not a peathead. The peated version of these actually just wham, and that is really like, oh yeah. So it's a this, but that's not a this. I hope you understood my illustration there. Now the STR just seems younger. Just seems harsher. It's not harsh, but it's more not as not as silky, not as not as compatible. Let's use that word there. Cheers. Mhm. Good stuff. I really like the STR. I like that more of a woody character there. But if I'm going to be very, very honest, I think I prefer the bourbon cask better. Wow. All right, let's dilute them down to about 50%. See what happens here. The STR, at least with the Man O words, actually lost a little bit of its specialness, uniqueness. And the bourbon cask actually blossomed into its maturity, into its perfection here. So let's see if this happens as well. I love the fruitiness. Mm, mm, nice. The smoky peatiness is diluted a little bit. And contrary to that, the fruitiness actually ramps up a little bit. A lot of berries, a lot of greatness is in here. Greatness, yeah, with the TNESS. And that's very, very special because it's not coming from the cask. This is not a sherry bomb, and yet it's a fruit bomb. And that's all that nectar of the spirit which is in there, which is finally coming out and really blossoming. Mmm, I like it. Like 52 some percent. Perfect. Wow. Nice. Okay. This was Cask. We're still triple digits, by the way, here. Cask number 335. This was bottle 178. And by the way, this is bottle number 42. It's not even on the webpage for the 2015 editions. This is something I apparently just sent to Germany. I don't know, or at least mainland Europe. The alcohol is still a tiny little bit of a bite. There's more of a pineapple-y, woody moment here that this doesn't have at all. The STR casks diluted and changed. That berry moment turned into a little bit of pineapple moment. If I were to choose between the two of them, this one. So at the moment, it looks like I want to buy a cask from Annandale that is Ex-Bourbon and that is peated. Wow. I don't think I've ever would have said that. I was really betting on the STR. And it's very, very interesting that we can compare the 2015 to the 2017 and see where the differences are and see where it's developing, where it's going. And I love the 8-year-old Annandale and Ex-Bourbon cask. Peated is going to be something very, very delicious, I think. They go to the cask at 63.5%. It's losing basically here less than 1% a year. So we might actually be in that around the 58% mark after 8 years. That'd be fantastic. Maybe 55, 58, somewhere around there. And this is going to be very good stuff. Oh, I'm really looking forward to this. All right, good, good, good. Yeah, let's give this a solid B, maybe even a B+. Now, my problem is I am not the peat head. If you put 6 peated whiskeys in front of me, blind, would I be able to choose this one and say, hey, this is the perfect peated whiskey for me? I don't know. I've never done it. I don't have any experience whatsoever with peated blind. I've had different peated whiskeys. Talisker I like, Highland Park I like, Ardmore I don't like, Lagavulin I don't like. At least I don't prefer that. Ardbeg, Lefroy, all these heavily peated whiskeys are just not up my alley. And yet we're at 45 ppms here, and this is something I really, really enjoy. And so I'm really thinking about what we're doing here, why we're doing it, and what makes it special. And I must admit that David Thompson, doing a great job. Tiny little tip, though, by the way. I do not like my handle in front of the this. If you would have put the on the sides here, I don't know if that would have been better, but who knows. Other than that, and by the way, when I pulled open this nice little tag, one of the knots in here loosened, and I didn't have the bottle anymore in the hand, and that could have been a dangerous problem there, and it didn't open up as well as I wanted to. The crease here was folded like this, and when I put the bottle in there, it got stuck, and it just didn't want to open up, but I guess I have to open it up first and then put the bottle in afterwards. Other than that, my wife likes these little tiny presentation bags, what I'm calling them. I'm not a big fan of it. All right, that's my personal opinion. All right, WhiskyJason here. 139 is a lot of money. I'm going to give it a C-, but hey, as I said, if you can find a 2014 and you want to have an investment, I think it's going to be a good idea. Maybe in the 2015s are going to be an investment in the future. But these are very, very good whiskeys. Annandale is a distillery to look out for, in my personal opinion. All right, thank you very much. Like, share this video with others, maybe on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook or wherever you do that. And thank you very much for watching. So my question of the day is, didn't forget, now I'm fairly new at the peat-headed world. What casks work particularly well with peated whiskeys? Are they the Ex-Bourbon? Are they the STR? Are they the sherries? Are they the ports? Are they the red wines? Are they sultans? What whiskey casks, what cask finishes, or even full maturation works particularly well with peated whiskey? I'm a newbie in this area, so I'm still learning, and your opinion would be very helpful for me. Thank you very much. See you soon. WhiskyJason here. Bye-bye.